muted, and I'm not. Hello. There's a little switch on your Madubri. No, I think
Hello?
There you go. Hello, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear me.
I can hear you.
Excellent.
Fantastic news!
Welcome. It's Sheffield. It's Joycey and Jude. Joycey and Sonati. And I'll be real. I'm not a fan of what's going on right now.
I'm not a fan that Dan's getting cooked by this shit.
Dan, look, right. Dan's got to win.
Dan's gotta win!
Dan has to win.
I don't think you guys understand. If you're not looking at the bracket, if Dan wins this, we've got a guaranteed NOTS finals. So we need this. We need this badly, guys. Spam your spammers to help out Degalla, please, man, because he's about to get cooked. Look at that. Look at that wrench.
Now the thing is, Jude, I've played a Pokemon game or two in my time.
Oh,
And if I'm looking at a type matchup chart,
shut up.
I'm just saying, it doesn't need to be said. It doesn't need to be said.
Someone else just made the joke in this venue.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry,
Oh,
everyone.
hold on.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, the time advantage shot coming in clutch right now. Degalla actually had a bigger deficit than it seems, considering that Incineroar is so heavy, and Greninja's just kind of a bit light.
I must admit, I love the drastic difference between like the Jimbits, really patient Mario, and the absolute gremlin that is Incineroar.
Face roll Incineroar, button, revenge, grab, ah!
It literally is. Like, this cat is like, okay, I'm gonna full hop twice, and then I'm gonna hit a button. Okay.
Oh!
Deary me.
Beautiful fair to see out the stock, beating out that Gren, and beating out the Shuriken. However, Degalla now pressuring, he probably wants something like a grab to get rid of this, or just the stock in general, if he can take off the top.
Oh, he hooks in this venue. It is warm in here, Jude, and it's not from Jimbits, let me tell you.
It might be soon though. One thing that I've noticed is Degalla is really hitting this low bench a lot, and I hope he doesn't, because at those low percents, that's when it's crucial. At those low percents, that's when Greninja can cook, and to get 65, nay, 74, 88, Sentinel stage! Oh!
That would have been the most brutal ending to a string I'd ever seen, but unfortunately just missed time that down B a little bit there, but oh,
yeah.
Deary me, he had the right idea at wrong time.
Yeah, Degalla donning that chef hat, but then Jimbits kind of slapping off his head, as he then slapped him in the face with a haymaker coming out from the Alola Whip! I thought that was going to be a down after the nair, doesn't find it, but just find the roll almost!
Yeah, Jimbits had the right idea, but again, the wrong execution, just using revenge on that Shuriken, the aggressive fair! Was no need, and it worked.
It was actually really smart to use the fair there, because now Greninja dies to the majority of Incineroar's attacks, excluding weak there. Oh
my god! And it feels like if that was just a tale of like right option, wrong time. Like just like a few frames earlier or later, and we could have seen a completely different game.
100% agreed. Degalla was talking about how he actually hasn't beaten this Incineroar. This Incineroar's beaten him before. And I really do want to see him like bring it to the Mario at the very least, because right now it's just like he's just sort of lacking in finding the kills. The kills are so important against Incineroar. A heavy with high rage, with high percent, and with amazing kill moves is such a huge threat to you that you really need to be looking for those offstage interactions. And he did have the right idea with the counter on the up B, but if that was just a charge F smash, that was the game. Yeah. And he really needs to respect this revenge, I'm telling you, because otherwise he's just giving him free 40% off the side B.
Yeah, I feel as if, like, Degalla has already, comparing from previous sets where I've seen this Greninja against this Incineroar, it feels like Degalla's really gotten to grips with, this is my guaranteed stuff, and this is my mix-up stuff. He's not overextending unless he's like reading that the revenge is not going to happen. And there's a clear night and day difference. Like, even though Jimbits won that game, it felt like Jim was cooking right at the start of this game, and then Degalla just was like, nah, I've turned the gas on, my turn.
Yeah. This is what I like right now. Degalla is playing at, just as you said, it's his turn right now. He's playing very patiently. This is how we know Degalla to be. And then whenever Jimbits is coming in, catches him, gets big conversions due to Incineroar's heavy nature, and then it's just capitalizing really well. What worries me is this disadvantage state where Degalla is just committing to his options too quickly. He's countering early, he's air dodging early, and at the end of the day, all Jimbits has to do is wait, and he finds his opening and finds the kill eventually. But this is going to be a huge opening for Degalla. unless Jimbits is teching really well.
I must say, I'm really appreciating Degalla's patience here. There were a couple of moments where Jimbits went, like right at the start, Jimbits went really aggressive off stage, and Degalla just reacted, went back on stage. And knowing that maybe another button was coming, just got out of dodge. That's been something he's been really trying to do recently. But also, oh my god, that tech from Jimbits?
What tech from Jimbits, but at the same time, Degalla DI'd for the strong hitbox, wasn't expected to be sent upwards. But at the same time, Joycey, I feel like we might be seeing that Mario because this is a huge lead on Degalla's side, and he has been no stranger to finding the kill confirms at this percent, or an edge guard. That's all he needs. And he gets the fair, big hit.
Just managing to get that fair, to seal that stock. Such good stuff there. But again, like you've been saying, Degalla has been in control for the majority of the match. And you can see, even though he hasn't got too much extra credit yet, oh, hang on, you gotta tap those. Oh, you gotta hit those.
You gotta hit those?
You gotta hit those.
I wasn't up there instead of an up smash. Degalla just about misjudging his percent plus because of the rage. However, this is still a huge lead as he does get a backtrack just as the end of the stage. Doesn't quite find the tech chase. He's looking for a big amount of damage, but the invincible neutral comes out.
Just again, Degalla in that ledge situation, not even humoring the idea of challenging Incineroar in that position, just rolling by, straight back to center stage. We will continue this at a later date, but not right now.
Yeah, and I gotta admit, Joycey, I'm just kind of a little scared as that's a back position where I have to believe that's a stock. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And 47 is jump change for Incineroar, so Degalla really has to win that lead before it escapes him.
I really want to see Degalla wait out this invincibility after a stop. It feels like Jimbits 2 or 3 times has gone for the... Oh my goodness, just hold it. Just hold it. Such a good grab, though. That was such a good grab. Already, what started as like a fairly decent lead has now there's only 25% in this.
Yes, there is actually so close, and don't let the percents deceive you. As Jimbits gets the good recovery out, this is so doable for him as long as he finds that one key opening. Great F smash answer from Degalla, setting off stage. Can he finish it out?
Oh! He's so good. I don't know if that was intentional.
No way.
The chuckle that he did makes me think it wasn't, but that looks sick.
There's no way. That looks excellent for the combo reel. No one has to know that Degalla chuckled. That looks good for the combo reel. Wow. What an end to that game. I wouldn't be surprised if, even though it was really close, Jimbits is not waiting to mess around anymore. I imagine we might be seeing the Mario instead.
And I'm presuming this is a 3 out of 5, given we are in top 8 territory.
I believe Sheffield is with a semis. It's still best of 3.
I'll get the low now. Jones, is it 3 out of 5? Oh, top 3 is best of 5. So this is still best of 3 territory. So will we see the Mario as the, like, you know, you got to force?
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so a little bit of set history with these two. Jimbits and Degalla have played a few times. I think it's slightly in Jimbits' favor, but it felt like for a bit that Degalla kind of worked out the Mario.
Yeah.
And I think I made a joke about it in the first game of, like, you know, they're night and day, you know, Jimbits' patience against, you know, like this sort of very button-heavy Incineroar. But in the same vein, I think it's almost like a play-style check. Because Degalla typically has been really good at dealing with patient play.
Yeah.
But those characters that have got the buttons that can just keep piling on the pressure on shield, particularly with a character like Gren, although honestly...
That's death. That's death.
Honestly, Degalla, you can shut me up any day of the damn week. Because I was making all of this. I'm trying to pick Jimbits up. And what's that? Not to be rude, what's that to pick up at this point?
Yeah, honestly, like, you said he was really good at dealing with the patient players. Right now, he's been really good at dealing with the more impatient style of Jimbits with that Incineroar. Incineroar trying to answer back. Doesn't get that back air, but yeah, Degalla just continued his advantage after advantage, sort of mirroring what we usually see from Jimbits' Mario, and has really taken this game by storm, hugely coming out, and Jimbits has been lapped to the percent and has to answer back quickly before this lead escapes him, which he does. Which he does. He did.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Degalla dropped shield a little bit too early there. Maybe anticipating something like a forward tilt or a down tilt to try and get something started. But in the same vein, that forward smash is just, I mean, it's a smash
Oh.
Incineroar is so powerful.
Hold on, we were talking about how Degalla's playing patient, but he's kind of dropping that patience right now. He's going for some big committal openers and big committal advantage options, and he's losing percent, and he's losing the lead slowly but surely.
Yeah, this is getting really, really scary. I feel like Degalla knows what's at stake here and knows that he's kind of worked it out. But there's always that temptation when you work it out to go for different things. But if Jimbits has not given him the respect to go for different options, why is Degalla going for these more aggressive options? And dude, I'm scared.
Yeah, excellent time punish, but excellently red Shadow Sneak from Degalla seals out that stock. But Choicey, look at the difference. We had 0-0 before, and now we have 28-88. This is very doomed for Jimbits all of a sudden, who can't quite find the side B, can't quite find the back air either. Degalla is playing it a bit more patient now. This is a lot better. He's realized where he's going wrong, and is now just trying to slow the pace down and slowly chip away at Jimbits' life.
Yeah, it does feel like Degalla just kind of remembered where he was.
Yeah.
It felt like there was a moment where the Degalla of old was just fighting on that second stock. And now on this final stock on Jimbits, it's almost as if Degalla's like, oh wait, no, I remember why I won these games. And he's just weighing out these options. And another lovely tech and trying to get the back air. And the minute juice, but a sword to the chin. Poor Incineroar trying to counter, but it doesn't hit.
Oh my god!
My man said, I got buttons for days. I got buttons on buttons.
Cower, S-Smash, Degalla put in
2 out of 3.
absolutely everything. You win.
It's 2 out of 3.
You've won.
It's 2 out of 3.